welcome. Oh, I'm off center. Welcome back to Curse of Strahd after a week hiatus. We are missing Brittany tonight, but she will be back next week. I am sure of it. As for tonight, though, it'll be pretty nice. We'll have a nice little relaxing session. No one dying. No one on the verge of death. It'll be good times. Announcements are going to be pretty straightforward tonight. We have a podcast for Beneath the Tide, which is our pirate campaign, our flagship campaign, essentially. And that you can find that on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. And we're currently on episode 5 of the podcast, but episode 28 of the campaign, which happened last night, which had some fun little things happen. So if the VOD for that will be up in 3 hours, so if you want to watch that, you can watch that on YouTube, or you can watch the VOD on Twitch whenever you want, because it's always going to be up. It's always up on Twitch. Blah, 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 blah. Also on hiatus is Demystifying DMing, which is done by everyone's favorite Sam. So that's currently on hiatus. We don't know when the rest of the episodes will come out, but it'll probably come out as like a season 2, and we'll get more of those videos out hopefully soon, because Sam is a teacher, so he's busy right now. And then also on hiatus is Soldiers of the Lich Queen, but hopefully that'll start up soon. Once the new characters or new cast members get to play solo with each other, get their characters set up, and then we get to find out what they're playing. So that's exciting. Other than that, that's it for announcements. So let's get back into the wonderful Curse of Strahd. And last time, the little party had ended up in Krezk, and they had found Irina and Ismark in Krezk, and decided, hey, they made it here alive, that's fun. And they took Irina and Ismark to the Abbey of St. Markovia, like they promised they would. And upon walking towards it, Irina became almost curious about something, as she was being drawn to a pool in the north of Krezk, where she saw a man floating in the water, the vision of a man floating in the water, who was revealed to be Sergei von Zarevich, the brother of Strahd von Zarevich, who recognized Irina as Tatiana, who she had been in her previous lives, but always came back as Irina. And trying to get her to come with him into the afterlife to bring her safely out of Barovia and Ravenloft as a whole, it was, however, prevented, and she was pulled away from the water by Florian, in which Sergei's visage disappeared, and the angry voice of Strahd echoed out throughout the night from the mountains north of Krezk, and a lightning bolt struck the pool and destroyed the pool and the gazebo that stood over it, destroying all the holy magic that had been nestled inside of it. Basically, bad stuff happened.
I think people should know that Florian didn't know all of that other information about who it was and what was happening when he pulled her away. He just saw a weird-looking hand and her reaching out for it, seemingly right after she had a really abrupt personality change.
Of course.
So, yeah.
And then you guys made your way up to the Abbey. Eventually, you met the Bellevues, which were twisted, mutated people who had been turned that way accidentally, said the Abbot, who you eventually also met, who also volunteered that he would keep Irina and Ismark safe at the Abbey, away from the clutches of Strahd von Zarevich, while you all took him down into the Krezk, and he resurrected the Burgomaster's son, Ilya, who had died a week prior from a strange illness. Ilya was brought back. The Burgomaster's family of Krezk, were quite pleased, and you overheard the Abbot asking the Burgomaster to fetch him a wedding dress because he needed one. And instead of letting the Burgomaster's wife go on this task, the 4 of you volunteered to do this task. So you all set out with your wagon and McGruff towards Vallaki to find a dressmaker. And on the way, you were accosted by some bandits who eventually fled when Strahd showed up after Florian had donned a disguise self spell. Use a disguise self spell to take on the appearance of Strahd himself. Strahd showed up, not too pleased at the gumption of Florian stealing his identity, essentially. And seemingly Strahd was going to let the party escape in the carriage. He stepped aside, let them move past, and as they're moving down the road, he threw a fireball into the back of their carriage, destroying the carriage and killing McGruff in the process, and nearly killing the party in the process, in which he sauntered over to Florian, unconscious. Not unconscious. I can't remember. If he was unconscious or not, strolled over to Florian.
Yeah, conscious.
And bit Florian on the neck. And made Florian not look so great before Strahd vanished in the mist back to Castle Ravenloft. Eventually you all gathered yourselves up, Ryan crawling into the remains of the carriage and burning herself quite severely to get whatever supplies you guys could get back and save from the fire. Past the burning corpse of McGruff, your horse, and eventually made your way to Vallaki and were led inside, seeing a strange festival going on, and basically somewhat ignoring it, casting a light spell on the festival sphere with really no effect, and you all headed towards the inn in Vallaki, and also known as the Blue Water Inn, and you all basically decided, yep, Florian's going to stay the night and just sleep, while Ryan and Jin head out to, or plan to head out to find a dressmaker in the village, while Kevenas also stays in the inn with Florian.
I think there was a scene with an interesting fellow, but I don't recall much of it because I was like...
Ryan had met somebody called Rictavio before setting out. And we ended the session with her finishing her conversation with Rictavio, who mentioned that his apprentice, Ismeralda, was last seen. Apparently, rumors told him that she was headed towards the Abbey as well. And that's where we're going to pick up, with Ryan leaving Rictavio's table. Jin approaches you, Ryan, and just kind of says, I'm a little too tired right now, actually. I'm just going to go to bed.
Okay.
And Jin just kind of makes her way upstairs and goes to sleep.
Cool. Well, I'm going to go out into the town, see if I can't find a dressmaker.
All right. So you step out. You step out of the Blue Water Inn, looking around. It's still raining and pouring. People are still milling in the streets for the festival, cheering and shouting and dragging that guy around on the back of the horse still. And yeah, there's numerous villagers around. If you want to ask one of them or whatever you want to do.
I'm going to go to the closest one and just be like, excuse me.
Oh, hello.
Hi. I was wondering if you knew of a dressmaker or seamstress around town.
Oh, yes, I do, actually. So you want to go to... It's a building right beside the coffin maker's shop. So N6 on the map. Just a little... You just keep following this road. Take the first right, going... Well, not the first right, but take the last right before the stockyard, and you'll find the coffin maker shop. The dress shop is right beside.
Thank you. Thank you. I'll set off the way he said.
All right. So yeah, you set off, and you eventually would get to. You get to the crossroads right here on the map. Everyone else would be with Florian at the thing, And yeah, you see a road that kind of curves down to the right, and you actually see, from where you're standing, you see an uninviting shop that's about 2 stories tall and has a sign shaped like a coffin above the front door. All of the window shutters are closed up tight, and a deathly silence surrounds the establishment. And then beside that, you see a sort of shop, also much smaller, 1 floor, and there's a thimble and a sewing needle sign hanging above the door, and it's kind of lightly swaying in the breeze.
Okay. I will try the door, see if it's open.
It is open.
And I will enter with a hello.
Oh, hello.
Hi. I was told this was the seamstress.
Yes, I am Lydia Petrovna.
Lydia, pleasure to make your acquaintance.
It's a pleasure to make yours as well. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a wedding dress.
A wedding dress.
Yes.
I could make one for you. I don't have any currently, but I can make one and have one ready in a few hours. I'm very good at what I do, so...
Yeah, that I believe that would work, yes. Only it's not for me, it's for a friend who's unfortunately in another city.
Who is it for?
I didn't get the name, I'm doing a favor.
Alright, well, if there's any issues with the dress, you can always bring it back and I can adjust it for free, I guess. The price for a dress, it would cost about 50 gold.
50? 50?
50 gold, yes.
Okay, but for sure. Do I pay now or when I come to pick up the dress?
It's up to you. I'm fine with both. You can also pay for half now and then half when you come back.
I am going to give her one of the gemstones.
Oh.
And just be like, this should cover any alterations or troubles you may encounter.
This covers everything.
Yes, I believe it is to be a fine, fine dress.
Alright, it'll be the finest that I've made in quite a time. Alright, I can have you a nice dress made in 6 hours? 4 to 6 hours?
4 to 6 hours. All right, I will return then. Thank you, Lydia.
You're welcome.
Right, and I will head back to the tavern now.
Alright, so you're heading back to the tavern. Meanwhile, Florian, you're laying in your bed. You're having your severe fever.
Yeah.
You're sweating. You're nauseous. You're vomiting. There's a bucket by your bed, and it's just filled to the brim almost of just Florian puke. And you're seeing visions in your mind of you awakening underground in dirt in a grave and bursting out of the ground hungry, thirsty, and in this vision you maul whatever little animals you can find in the forests, but they're not satiating that hunger. And in the vision you see Kevenas, Jin and Ryan sleeping at a makeshift campsite you have made. And you slowly approach them, and one by one you slowly start to feed on them, and as you feed on them you feel invigorated, powerful. You feel better than you've ever felt before in this vision. And you stumble towards a pool of water after you've finished feeding on your friends who now lie dead in the woods. And you look down in a puddle. Just curiosity, mainly. And you see, looking back at you is your face, slightly more gaunt, though, than you're used to. Your irises are just pure red, and you have small little canine fangs poking out from your upper lip. Blood just dripping down from them, down your chin, down your neck, onto your washboard abs. Then the vision ends, and you're back in your bed. and a very strange burning, tingling, almost like electric sensation coming from the bite marks on your neck.
I imagine I only got like a short rest, correct?
Yeah, it hasn't been a long time. No, it's only been like an hour or so.
All right. So I went ahead and rolled my hit dice.
Sure.
I only have one left now.
Right. And I believe Kevenas is actually staying in your room with you, if I remember correctly.
Yes, I'm only for on meditation.
All right. Ow. I still hurt.
All over the floor, just...
Damn it, really, man?
Was that?
I'll get up and grab his bucket and go empty it for him.
Ow. Everything still hurts. Ugh. Why can't I sleep? Kevenas, I thought you were going with him. You stood behind?
The other rest, sure, man.
Yeah, I can't hear you that well, man.
Say I needed the rest too, man.
Oh, gotcha. How are you doing?
I think I'm starting to come to grips with.
All right. I gotta think about something else. We got these images burned into my brain. All right. I'm gonna take some inventory, all right? Okay? Just give me a sec. And you see Florian like take off his pack and he starts like rummaging through it, like just trying to figure out what have we got here? Because he like all of these things, these dreams and stuff are kind of like he wants to make sure that what has happened is real.
Mm-hmm.
And like, so he's like, what things do I have that can tell me what's real? And he comes across that potion that they found at the gypsy site.
Okay.
And he's going to try to cast Identify on it.
All right. So, the one you found at Madame Eva's, the Vistani campsite.
Yeah.
Okay. So you start doing your little magic on it. It is a potion of etherealness.
Is that the oil or?
Oh yes, oil.
Okay, cool. Huh. Freaking neat. All right. Wow. Cool. He's completely overwhelmed by the knowledge he gained there and is just gonna shelve that. Kevenas, you want to get a drink?
Hold mine up and beat you through it, buddy.
All right.
Sit down right in front of you.
All right. I'm gonna go down and see if I can get myself a drink. I'll I'll be right back up, probably. And,
Okay.
Florian's gonna head down there.
All right. You make your way downstairs to the ground floor of the Blue Water Inn. And as you do, the front door opens and Ryan eventually returns.
As Florian's walking down there, he's like, "Oh, that's right. I gave all my money to Ryan. Dang it." And then he sees her and is just like, "Oh, you, hey,
Hi.
how fortuitous. Did you find the dress? Where's Jen?"
Jin went back up to her room. She was feeling quite tired. But I did get a dress, yes.
Oh, yeah? Where's it at?
It's being made right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
How much did it cost us?
Don't worry about it.
Yeah, okay. Oh, gosh, so sore.
Were you able to get much rest?
No,
That's a shame.
no. I think this is having an effect on my my aura, so to speak.
Maybe we should speak to the abbot when we return.
Yeah. Ugh. Have you come across anybody that would know what's going on?
I mean, other than the man I spoke to last night, I wouldn't. I
Who's
wasn't.
that?
He said his name was Rictavio.
The guy that owns the kitty cat that you were looking at.
Yeah. He seemed to know a bit about the land, so
Yeah?
yeah.
Would like about the land or was he nice?
For the most part, as nice as someone from here can be.
All right. Did he want anything from you?
I can't remember.
All right. Well, we'll just shelve that. I need a drink. How about you? You want one?
No, I'm fine.
All right.
I will give Florian back his money.
Thanks. Florian grabs it and cradles it to his chest like this. And he's just like, I want a drink, barkeep.
All right. What do you want?
What you got? Actually, just give me whatever you want.
All right. Here's some purple grape mash number 3. It's 3 copper pieces for that wine.
Super duper. Here you are, sir.
I'm a man, but okay.
Sorry, ma'am. I'm a little under. Could you actually put it on our tab for our rooms?
Sure.
And we'll cash out later.
I can do that, yes.
Thank you.
All right. Here you go. And she pours you a little glass of wine and hands it to you.
And Florian like grabs it and it's all shaky and he just nurses this thing. Like,
it tastes good, but it almost doesn't satisfy.
Ugh. And he just turns his head and looks at Ryan and is just like, this sucks.
Are you sure you're okay?
No, I'm not. I'm sure I'm not okay.
Are you able to make it back to Crescent?
Not like this, no. I mean, well, yeah, that is something we gotta figure out is how we're not gonna walk that. We need to figure out a wagon. We need to get another wagon.
Yes.
Is there anything else we should check out while we're here before we grab the dress and go?
I mean, nothing comes to mind for me. Perhaps Kevenas or Jen has something they want to do. I don't.
Kevin! And then Florian will just be like, Kev!
Kevenas,
Right.
you can eventually hear Florian shouting at you from the bar, from your room.
Yeah, sure. Come on down.
Buddy, I think you could use a drink too. Another one. I saw it. Come on.
Yeah, can't have too much drink.
No? It's almost night anyway, right? What's gonna happen?
Yeah, sure. Barkley, but I might go ahead and get a bottle.
All right. Is this going on the tab as well?
Yeah.
All right, and she hands it over.
I'll pour all three of us a drink. I don't even ask.
All right.
Hey, sorry about earlier, ma'am. Can you tell me a bit of like what's going on here? I saw there was a bit of a hubbub and stuff going on. Is this like what is this? What's going on? Is there like some type of celebration or festival?
Oh, you're talking to me. It's the Festival of the Blazing Sun.
Is that what's it celebrating?
The sun.
What sun?
Exactly.
Oh, okay. So what usually happens during the festival? You guys just roast hot dogs and shit?
No.
No? All right. Sorry, ma'am. Florian will just look at the other two like, tough fucking crowd.
I think our best bet's just hanging out here for the night. I definitely don't want to be back out on the road again.
Is it, so, Justin, is it night right now?
It'll almost be.
Okay, so there's still like some light outside.
Yeah, it's probably about 5 or 6 p.m. So it's like sun. It's like dusk.
Hey, Ryan, do you know any other, did you find out any other places of interest here? Did we want to
I'll
check
admit,
it? Oh,
I
sorry,
was
what?
looking. I was not looking.
Oh,
I found a coffin shop. That's about it, really. I didn't want to leave you alone too long here.
you see Florian just kind of shiver at the thought, like, ugh.
And at this point in the night, most of the patrons are leaving.
Yeah, you guys can head out and do what you like. I'm useless. Sorry, guys.
Ross is going to take up his drink and walk outside.
All right.
I'm going to wander around looking for somewhere that might have some livestock.
Livestock. You know livestock would be at the stockyard that you guys were at the day prior. So you can make your way back to the stockyard because they had horses and cows and stuff. And pigs and chickens.
Maybe?
And chickens. So yeah, you leave and you start making your way towards the stockyards where Rictavio's wagon was last seen. Florian and Ryan, what are you guys doing? As Kevenas just gets up, takes his drink, and out the door.
I don't feel comfortable leaving Florian alone in the state he's in, considering how well received his jokes with the barmaid were. So Ryan's going to stay beside him.
All right.
Ryan, you should go with Kevenas. I'm just gonna take this drink and head upstairs and probably vomit it all up again.
Kevenas can handle himself. You, on the other hand, cannot right now.
The guy with like 4 strength or whatever.
You'll be fine.
No, we'd better go see if we can find him.
Are you sure?
I'll give it a shot. Ow. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, there's Kink still. Oh boy. Ugh. Owie. Yeah, I'm ready. Let's do it.
All right. Well, we're gonna take it slow, okay?
Yeah. Yeah. I just need to think about something else right now.
Okay. Let's go.
All right.
All right. So you guys leave.
Don't know where the fuck he went, so
You guys
this
leave.
will be fun.
You guys leave the Blue Water Inn. You have no idea where Kevenas was going. He did not say where he was going. He just walked out the door. So, where are you guys going?
Did do you know where he might have gone?
No, I don't, honestly.
Hey, you. Hey.
Hello. What can I do for you?
See a weird little fella walking around, pointy ears, gray skin?
Nope.
No? Damn. All right. Well, we could just pick a direction. That'd be fun.
Yeah.
Let's go north. Let's have a look at that water. The lake. Maybe you went by the lake.
That does seem like a very Kevenas spot to go. All right.
All right. You guys start
And
taking.
we'll start heading north.
All right. You guys start going up the northern road. Kevenas, eventually you return to the stockyards, and you see the elderly couple still there, still doing their thing. And they see you approach, and they're like, "Oh, where are your friends?"
Back at the inn, having a few drinks. Having one myself. Just wondering, you guys carry live chickens?
Oh, yes, we do actually.
What are they going for?
I'll let you know in a second. As I pull up my price list.
I want some pretty ones now.
All right, so we do sell chickens. We also sell chickens. Just let us find the price for these chickens. Yeah, you want a chicken?
Yeah, I want a couple of them. I want a little white one, a big red one, maybe a black one.
All right. So for one chicken, it'll be 10 copper.
10 copper.
10 copper per chicken.
All right. All I've got on me is gold. You know what? That would be funny. I can probably carry 4 of them myself. Yeah, here's a gold. I'm just gonna take 4 of them if that's all right.
Okay. So you hand your money over and they just give you 4 chickens.
Okay. We'll take them by the feet and start walking back towards the inn. I'm also looking for maybe a secluded area, like as I'm walking back towards the inn, right there under, like just southeast
Sure.
of inn 4.
Yeah, you can definitely like squeeze into an alleyway or something.
As soon as I can, I'm being alone and everything. I'm going to sacrifice one of the chickens and pray to Fern.
Okay, give me an attack roll against one of the chickens.
Oh, really? I'm going to assume just my dagger. So
Yeah.
+5. 15.
All right. That hits the chicken and its head just comes clean off and blood just starts like spraying onto the cobblestone.
Say a little prayer to Fernie about Fernie. I don't know why you sent me here, but I hope this unworthy sacrifice is enough to give me strength to do whatever it is that you need me to do. Yeah, I'll stare into the blood for a minute and head back.
All right. And you start heading back to the inn.
With the 3 other chickens.
Yeah, with the 3 other chickens clucking loudly as you walk.
Yeah.
And meanwhile, Florian and Ryan, you guys eventually are continuing your walk looking for Kevenas. And as you guys are walking, you see a house that seems disgusted with itself. A slouching roof hangs heavy over furrowed gables, and moss-covered walls sag and bulge under the weight of the vegetation. As you study the house's sullen countenance, you hear the edifice actually groan. Only then do you realize the extent to which the house hates what it has become.
Rude.
Oh boy.
It's just gonna point at the house and be like, "That's me."
Oh, don't you? Do you want to have a competition here? That's me.
Okay, fair. I believe you've beat me this once.
There we go. Nailed it. Hey, is there anybody on the street?
There's a few people walking around. Most people are trying to get inside because it's pouring rain.
Hey, you there, person. Sorry.
Hello?
Sorry. This house, what's up with that?
Oh, it's the Wachter house. It's owned by the Wachter family.
Why is it so ill taken care of? Are those guys around anymore?
They are. I just don't think they care much anymore.
Okay.
Understandable.
I suppose there's at least one of those in every town.
And the person just walks off.
Yeah. Thank you.
And you guys eventually get to the northern gates of Vallaki to see them barred shut for the night.
Oh. Oh. Damn.
Well, if he's out there, he's staying out there for the night.
Yeah, I suppose so. Darn.
And there's guards standing around. One of them's picking his teeth with the tip of his spear very cautiously.
Oh, hey, did you see a short little fella come through these gates recently?
I see lots of short little fellas come through the gates.
He's got long pointy ears and gray skin.
Nope.
No? Oh, I guess we guessed wrong on this one.
You
Well-
look like shit.
I win.
Damn it.
Yep. All right. Thanks again. You have a tough job. I appreciate it.
All right. Good night.
Heel pivot. And what?
All right. And at this point, Kevenas, you eventually get back to the Blue Water Inn with your clucking chickens.
Walk through past everybody upstairs.
You can't bring live animals in here.
It's okay. They won't be live for long.
You can't kill them in here either. Do it outside, please.
Okay, I'll go back outside. I'm going to look outside for what I assume to be the window to Jim's room.
All right, it's up on the second floor.
Any ladders or anything around?
Nope, there's just that staircase you guys saw earlier that leads up to the second floor on the outside.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'll go up those stairs.
All right, so you're making up the stairs, and as you do make your way up the stairs, they groan loudly.
Okay, I start trying to be quiet.
All right, you get to the door that's up there.
Go through.
It's barred from the inside.
Yes. Okay. Sit down and just start petting the chickens.
Petting. Okay.
Yeah, I'm defeated.
All right, you start petting the chickens.
As we're walking around the town, are there any animals other than
a couple like dogs that are running around, like stray dogs that look kind of feral?
Well, on the walk back, then
Lots of ravens just perched on houses and stuff.
Yeah, on the way back, then Florian will start to just errantly pluck on the violin and be casting speak with animals.
All right. As you guys start walking back towards the Blue Water Inn, it's probably night. The sun is now set. It's probably 7:30, 7 o'clock. So it's nighttime again. So people are moving through the streets kind of with torches, like guards moving through the streets with torches, kind of just patrolling. Don't see many folks out here at night as a guard passes.
Oh, sorry. Well, why not?
Just not many people like to be out after dark anywhere. I assume you would know that.
Yeah, but I don't know. Stilgar has a pretty good nightlife.
Never heard of it, and he just keeps walking.
Yeah, figures. Yeah, it's still not good.
And eventually, you guys make your way to the Blue Water Inn, and you see Kevenas sitting outside in the pouring rain, petting chickens at the bottom of the stairs.
Kev, get out of the rain, buddy.
But I just brought these fellas. Can't take them in. I don't know what to do with them. I don't know what to do with anything anymore.
What the? While he's saying that, are the chickens saying anything?
Well, let us go! Let us go! Let us go! Let us go! You killed our friend! Let us go! Let us go! You monster!
Hey, Kev. Do you have an extra like a dead chicken around, like for cooking?
What the fuck?
The one that's being the loudest, I'm gonna reach down and break its neck and hand it to it.
Give me a unarmed strike.
Oh my god!
What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? Only Florian can hear it talking. All you guys hear is.
Ooh. Yeah.
Wait, what?
Natural 20.
Oh, wow.
Right.
With someone with really low strength. Jeez. Yeah, you just like grab the chicken's neck and just. And it goes, what the fuck? And the other chickens are going, killer, murderer.
Kev, why do you have the chickens?
Dang, Kev, that's cold, man.
Well, it was going to be a gift for Jen, but they won't let me bring them in.
Oh no. Well, what do you guys say we try to figure out travel stuff? Hopefully there's still a shop open or the stables that'll let us rent a wagon that we can just store those chickens in.
The tavern owner said you can't bring live animals in.
Yeah, but 4 chickens, that's a lot to carry around. Might go bad.
True.
Well, we've only got 1 dead chicken, 2 live chickens. One of them was sacrificed, so it was left.
Does Kevenas say that?
No, I'm telling you.
Okay. It's like, wait, what?
There's a loud crash of thunder and a bolt of lightning. Just.
Oh, God. Yeah, let's get out of this rain. Jeez. Kevenas, you should just let the other 2 go. Where did you get them? Did you just take them off the street?
Yeah, I stole one from somebody's backyard.
I guess we've done worse. We've totally squashed one, haven't we?
Why?
Why not?
Fair point, but still.
We got to get out of this rain. Do any of you guys have a bit of twine where we can just tie these things up?
Nah, it's all right. I'll just throw the other 2 out in the street.
All
Maybe
right,
I'll still be here in the morning.
They immediately run off.
I had string.
Oh, well, we're late now.
And they get towards an alley, and one of those feral dogs leaps out of the alley and starts mauling one of the chickens. The other one runs. The other one gets away.
What are all of them saying?
The feral dog's like, yes, 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 flesh, blood, meat. And the chicken that's being eaten alive is like, oh fuck, it hurts. Ah, and then it just goes silent. The other chicken is just like, bye. And then silence.
Florian's just thinking to himself, like, damn, like, nature's rough. I just tried something. Guys, I just tried a little spell I'd heard about through some other bard's songs that I'd heard before. Tried it out, and I heard everything that those chickens and dogs were saying. It was fucked up.
What did they say?
Well, they were really scared of Kevenas for some reason. They said that he killed one of their friends, and then when you killed the one in front of them, they all freaked out. They were all scared and everything. And then when they took off, that dog was like just super, just one track mind, gonna eat that all of them. Oh god, it was just brutal. Animals are brutal. Oh wow.
Wow.
So yeah, pretty cool spell.
Okay. Okay. Can we go inside now?
Yes, let's go inside. It's super. It's gross out here.
I'm sure the one that got away now appreciates his life even more.
And with that, the three of you step inside the Blue Water Inn. All the patrons at this point are long gone. It's just the woman behind the counter. She sees Kevenas with a just dead chicken, and she's just like, "All right, whatever. Just leave me alone." And she keeps cleaning the glasses and cleaning up for the night.
Don't worry, we'll be heading to the winery soon after we finish one of these other tasks we've got. All right?
All right, I appreciate it.
Yeah.
All right.
Or wine. That's a good idea.
All right, so you all retire to your rooms then?
Yeah, we're not gonna be out in that rain. It's too dark anyway. Yeah.
All right, so Florian and
First, I'm going to go open the door and throw the dead chicken at Jen.
You're doing what?
Go throw the dead chicken on Jen's bed.
Oh, okay, you open her door. She's sleeping on the bed. Well, she's a drow, so she's kind of like sitting in the bed, kind of in a trance state. And you just chuck the chicken. It kind of hits her in the chest, but she doesn't really notice it. And it just kind of lands in her lap, and she's just sitting there. And you just hear on her breath, "Thank you, Kevenas." And then the door closes. And do you and Florian retire to your shared room?
Yeah.
Night, you guys take the immediately next door and step inside. Ryan, you eventually get the door beside them, and you step inside your room.
Wow. Florian's gonna strip, not all the way to being naked, but enough to where he's like just gonna wring out his clothes so that like get them dry.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just wringing out all of his clothes so that he's not just getting into bed with wet.
Oh, the worst, yeah. Okay. So you're wringing out your clothes. The window is closed. And do you crawl into bed, Florian?
Yeah. He's like, after squeezing all of the water out, he's just looking over at Kevenas, seeing what he's doing.
I'm going to retake my position in the middle of the floor.
Okay.
Hopefully I'll like kick some of the vomit off to the side.
Sure.
Oh no. Yeah, sorry. Hopefully I won't have any more of those. All right. Ugh.
Okay. Okay.
Florian's hopefully going to dream of marshmallows.
So as you kind of wink off to sleep, you drift off to sleep, not wink off. And Kevenas, you kind of enter your trance on the floor. Ryan, you are settling down into your room. Anything you want to do before sleep time?
Ryan is going to sit right beside her door and just kind of sleep sitting there just in case.
All right, so you like pull up a chair and you just kind of sit in the chair by the door.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that.
All right, and you kind of just sit there, eyes closed. A couple hours pass into the night. Florian, you're tossing and turning.
Mm-hmm.
Same visions as before.
Ugh. Ugh.
But you're jolted awake by a tap, 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 tap.
Mm.
And it sounds like knuckles on glass. Tap, 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 tap.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna look to the window.
You see a figure standing before the window, looking in.
I'll go over to it and like what?
You guys are up on the second floor.
Groggy. Yeah. He's still super groggy and just like, what do you want?
Hello, Florian. Do you want to let me in? I have many things I want to tell you and your friends.
Wait. Oh shit. Yeah, I didn't. Whoa, that's a neat. No, man. Why would I let you in? You bit me, and it hurt like hell. I feel like shit.
I did. Yes. Well, fair enough.
Hey. So, question.
Yes.
Maybe I can appeal to. I don't know. You seem to care about this woman you're seeking.
Irina? Tatiana?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes.
you don't need to worry about that anymore.
But. Huh? What do you mean?
I'm just going to tell you and your friends thank you. That's all I'm here for, is to say thank you.
Oh. For what?
Delivering her to me. And he form of a bat and flies away.
Funnel. Throw up the window. Hey, that's rude.
And
Wow.
as he flies away, you can kind of see torchlights down the streets, kind of running down alleys and in between buildings, and you hear screaming. And you see a blur of movement, and a guard gets knocked down, and his head just torn asunder from his shoulders, and blood just sprays onto a nearby house. And his body is dragged into a nearby alleyway into the darkness.
What did we see? What killed him? Did I see what killed him?
You saw a blur of movement. And you instantly, as you about to close, when you see fog rolling into, or mist rolling into Vallaki.
What the? And I imagine no full long rest.
Nope.
Yep. Figured. All right, cool. guys, Kevenas.
Right.
Shit's going down, man. Shit's going down.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just saw a guard get killed outside. There's some fog rolling in.
Well, with our previous experience, we should probably stay inside, huh?
Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. No, yeah, I shouldn't freak out. No, it's fine. All right. Are you kidding me? God. Florian opens the door. Goes over. Poo. Ryan.
Yeah,
Jen.
Ryan, you're jolted awake. Jen comes out of the door. You hear her like, "What the fuck is this?" And she comes out the door. Hello.
I think something's going down. Strahd just came outside my window, said that he wanted to thank us for delivering Tatiana to him. Don't know what that means.
But we didn't. We left her at the Abbey.
Yeah, right. And
no.
I thought that stuff was I thought that was resistant to whatever he was doing.
That's what the Abbot said.
Yeah.
So what do we do?
I don't know. But just so you guys know, after you fucking batted out and went away, I saw some mist roll in and a freaking killed a guard. I don't even know what hit him. It was moving real fast. Yeah, I don't know what to. I felt like you guys needed to get up. And sorry.
No. Thank you, Florian.
I didn't. Who knows if those things can get inside, or what's going to happen to everybody.
Jin has her long sword out, just ready, just in case.
Florian's gonna check the rest of the place, the inn.
Okay, you're just gonna look around the entirety of the inn?
Yeah, for the owners and everything and warn them.
Okay. So, yeah, you run downstairs to look where the owner was. Last seen. She's not down there, so you start looking through the rest of the Blue Water Inn. I'd imagine.
Yeah.
Okay. You eventually find your way towards the master bedroom and you knock on the door, and there's no answer.
Hey. There's stuff going down. It's real bad outside. Just thought I should let you know.
The door opens and you see Danica and her husband Erwin standing there and there's what's happening?
A guard was murdered outside the window.
No.
There's a mist rolling in.
Okay. Okay. And she runs off out of the room and heads to another door, goes in, and she's like, boys, stay with me in here, and she locks the door behind her.
All right, good.
And the husband's still standing there going, cool.
Oh, jeez. Wake up, buddy. It's real bad. It's not, yeah.
Yeah, alright, I'm just gonna go be with my family, I guess. Make sure they're okay. And he grabs an axe off the wall that he has, like a decorative ceremonial axe. Just grabs it and he's like, alright, I'm just gonna go be with my kids, my family, and he walks out and heads towards his children's bedroom and goes in. Unlocks the door with a set of keys, locks it behind him.
Okay, that covers these guys. Oh. What do we... Yeah, is there a window?
There's numerous windows around.
Florian's gonna look out a window.
Give me a perception check. With disadvantage because of the mist.
Okay. Natural 1.
Mist.
Dang, it's like soup out there.
So should we go outside and maybe, I don't know, see if we can help? Or would you just stay inside, stay in, and hide? Hunker down.
Do you guys hear anything? Maybe we can just hunker down.
All you guys can
Does it
basically
sound
just
like-
hear shouting and screams outside.
Does it? I know that Florian already rolled perception. Dog shit.
I say we stay inside.
I want to help these people out, but
Be no help to them if we get ourselves killed.
On the ground floor, you hear a help! Hello, anyone in there?
No.
You guys are up on the second floor.
Oh,
Still.
can Florian see
No?
through a window to see who
No.
it is?
No.
Does it have like a peering thing in the front door? Did we see one of those?
You didn't when you guys were moving quickly through the door and out the door, so you didn't really spend time looking at the door.
Florian will just look at everybody else.
Hello, help!
We gotta help them, right?
But it's not our inn.
People killed.
Oh, that's true.
Like, they're killing everyone.
This isn't our inn, is it? Yeah. We can't do that. Shit. Sorry, buddy. Next one. Go quick.
And then you just hear it. And then silence.
That's fucked up.
We
And
should stay
then
inside.
you hear, even from where you guys are, you hear heavy breathing coming from downstairs. Like something's... No. You see something, you hear something just kind of snorting and sniffing around.
Florian will...
Is there like a banister we can look over?
Yeah, there's a banister you can look over, and you can kind of see you can kind of see a little bit of the ground floor of the inn, but really not much. But it doesn't sound like it's coming from inside.
Okay.
Okay.
Like it's coming from behind the front door.
If it sounds like beasts, Florian's gonna try that spell again.
You don't hear anything.
All right. Well, but he has it cast.
Yeah, you don't hear any talking though.
All right.
And then everybody, no, never mind, no.
If it's outside, I say we just hold up.
You hear a doof, a big thud against the door. Doof, doof.
Guys, what do we do?
And then
Jin.
attack roll against the door.
Is there any other way out of here?
Then you hear something. You hear metal hinges break, and you guys can see the door from where you are just doof, clatter onto the floor.
Fuck.
There was a stairwell somewhere, right?
Yeah, the one
Like
that
a
was
stairwell
Kevenas was on.
outside the building.
Yeah, I think there's one
Yeah.
that leads outside, right?
But where's the door to it?
We could probably guess from the positioning from inside the building, right?
You guys actually can't reach that stairwell from here. You guys can kind of look across and you see the other banister landing. There's another banister across this open space. And where you can kind of see down, but you can also see across this opening that leads directly down into the tavern itself. There's another railing across, and that's where the set of stairs is that leads outside. It seems like, and you don't see any doors that probably lead to it, or ways to get to it.
Well, if it's inside, we're gonna have to defend ourselves.
Guys, we gotta protect that family there.
And you hear the sniffing again. And then you hear
What'd it say?
nothing. You do not understand what it said. And you see It's dark in here. It's dark as fuck in here. But the people with dark vision, Kevenas, and I think Florian, right?
Mm-hmm.
You make a... You don't see colors in with dark vision.
I do.
Okay.
Devil's Light.
Florian, you see a shape. It's about 6 feet tall, muscular, and when it's looking around, you catch a glint of an eye and a snout and fangs and 2 pointed wolf-like ears, and it's bipedal. And it's like... It's standing down there in the lobby, and it goes... And...
Does Florian know about these things?
Nope, because they're not on Silger.
Okay.
And it looks
Cool.
it looks right up at all of you and just eyes narrow. What do you guys want to do? As this thing lets out a oh.
Ryan can't see this.
Nope, you can't see it. Jin can basically just see what Florian sees. Kevenas sees color, but
Yeah, I'm immediately casting mirror image.
Yeah, and well, Florian is going to cast light on a bolt, a crossbow bolt.
all right. And it immediately just you see massive globules of saliva dripping from its jaws. And it make an attack roll. If you're shooting your crossbow bolt, make an attack roll.
Ooh, that's not bad. 23.
That hits. The bolt hits, but it looks like it has no effect.
Well,
No damage
Ryan
whatsoever.
can
Just
see it.
And the light emanates from it.
But
And I need you guys to roll initiative.
all right,
Oh, fuck.
so no damage.
No damage whatsoever on that.
Oh, okay.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Do you want me to roll for Jin?
I have her stuff open. I can do it.
Okay.
Alrighty. So, Jin's initiative is gonna be 16. 16 for Jin as well. What'd Ryan get?
7.
7 and Florian.
13.
How many?
13.
13. Okay. Alrighty.
I don't think anybody has damaging spells except for Kevenas. None of us have any magic weapons either. We're fucked. If that thing doesn't take
I
damage.
have a packed weapon.
Yeah. That's what I said. Only you have a way to damage it. If that's what it's doing. I don't know the stats on werewolves.
I know we're fucked. Yikes.
Yeah.
Oh, it's got a beacon on it.
And Ryan, you got Florian, you got a 13, right? And
Yes.
Ryan got a 7.
Yep.
Right. So yeah, you fire this crossbow bolt. It hits the werewolf's shoulder, and it just looks up at you, goes, lets out its bellowing howl, and then comes running towards the bottom of the stairs, which is from where it is standing, not far. "30 feet to get to the stairs. And then it's going to use 10 feet to get halfway up the stairs. And it's looking at all of you from the middle of the stairs, basically almost at the top.
Oh boy.
And you guys can all see it now, standing 6 foot tall. It's wearing like ragged clothes, crossbow bolt sticking out of its shoulder. And Kevenas, what's your dex score?
3.
All right. Yeah, you go first.
It's halfway up the stairs.
Yep. It's about, from where you guys are, it's about 25 feet away. Because it goes straight, and then there's a turn to the right, and then that's where the stairs go down. So it's basically halfway up the stairs, and its next turn is going to get to you guys.
Okay.
And just so you know, it's 5 feet squares where you guys are. Width as well, from the wall to the banister.
I'm going to walk straight up to it.
You're going to walk straight up to it? So you use... Yeah, right, yep.
I'll look up to him.
Looks down at you and just snarls. Drool dropping onto your clothes from its mouth. Just hot, steamy werewolf drool. Just...
I'm going to announce to everyone that darkness lives within me, and I'm going to cast darkness.
All right.
Cool. Cool.
Oh.
So darkness just explodes out of Kevenas. It's just...
Yeah, I'm casting it on myself so that it follows me. And then as a bonus action, I'm going to strike with my dagger.
All right, make an attack roll.
Is 23 to hit.
That hits. What's your dagger? Is it a packed weapon?
Oh wait, it's also offhand, isn't it?
Yes.
No, the dagger is a regular weapon.
No damage.
Okay.
You slash it and the wound instantly heals. Just...
Alright. That's all I've got for that then.
All right. Jin, not being able to see through your darkness,
Nope.
is going to back up into a window and be like, guys, should I just open the window and we sneak out?
Oh, we can't leave Kevenas.
Well, I'm going to open the window so we can all get away. And she uses her action to open the window.
Okay.
Bless.
And she just stands by the window ready just in case that werewolf comes sprinting out of the darkness. All right. Florian. Just darkness around Kevenas and the werewolf. You can't see either of them.
Oh boy. Hey, Kev. And he looks at Jin and Ryan. There once was a small man Kevenas. Been eerie, but we like him regardless. Don't judge him by size, or he'll hack at your thighs, and the last thing you'll see is his darkness.
Nice.
Yay.
And he'll give Kevenas inspiration.
Okay.
As a bonus action.
Sure.
And then for his action, he can't see
Nope.
the thing.
Nope.
He will hold a spell for when he can see the thing.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Ryan, it's your turn.
Well, Ryan can't see either.
Nope.
Fuck. She's just gonna take out her rapier and hold an action for when she feels it moving closer.
Okay. top of the turn order, you guys hear another howl in response. Oh.
Well, we're gonna escape outside where there's more of them? Probably not.
And you hear scratching on the wall to where Jin opened that window. You're scratching. Just and then the werewolf that's in the darkness is going to try to attack Kevenas with disadvantage.
Alright. First is he attacking me?
He's attacking you because you're the only one there.
He's attacking my duplicate.
Okay. So the first attack is going to be with its claws. And that is a 15 to hit.
Yes, one duplicate down.
And then it's going to reach out with its bite and try to chomp on something.
That will be me.
On you?
Okay. Yep.
14 to hit.
That misses.
It goes to bite it. You can feel the hot breath from its maw pass your shoulders.
Go, Kevenas! Go, man, go!
You can do it!
And the werewolf kind of just breathes heavily, lets out a snarl, a very loud snarl. And Florian, at the corner of your eye, you see something else walk into the tavern. But it's not a werewolf, it's almost like a person, and they look like they're wounded, and they're bleeding heavily, clutching at their stomach. And they look up at you, and they look like shit.
I feel you, buddy.
And they look, they're just breathing heavily. They don't look too good.
Hey, get out of here. There's a big guy here.
And the figure smiles at you, and you see two fangs.
Oh, I see.
And with that, it's Kevenas' turn.
Alright.
Oh, right. So I wanted to let you know that I wanted to remind you that inspiration, you can add a d6 to an ability check, an attack roll, or a saving throw.
Okay.
Just a reminder.
Alright. I'm going to Booming Blade,
Okay.
which requires an attack, which will be the Scimitar.
Mm-hmm.
Plus 5. Dirty 20.
That hits.
This. Uh, 4 base damage.
Which it doesn't take.
It, right?
Packed weapon.
Unless, oh, it packed up and it takes the damage, then yeah, sorry.
Okay. And also takes, or wait, hang on. 4 plus 3, so it's 7 damage. 7 base damage, and then 3 thunder damage.
Alright, with the poof out from the booming blade, you guys see some of the banister kind of, because it's slender damage, you guys see some of the banister kind of, and you guys kind of see some of the floorboards kind of, from this massive just poof. Yeah, alright.
I can disengage, right?
Bonus action disengage, yeah. No, you're not. No, you have to use an action to disengage. Because you're not a rogue or a...
Okay. Yeah. Stay there then.
All right. Jin is just gonna look out the window and be like, we got another one of those things down there. It's trying to climb up.
Wait, so that's a total of 3 now?
2 werewolves and the human with fangs that smiled at you.
Yeah. So that we don't have anywhere to run. Okay. The human thing. Oh, whose turn is it?
It's Jin's turn. She's still having her turn right now.
Jin, there's a human thing with fangs. I don't know.
Okay. She can't really see where she is. From where she is.
Maybe we can hurt it.
She's gonna run to the banister and try to shoot a crossbow bolt down at it.
Okay.
That'll hit. 18 plus 5. The crossbow bolt slams into the human. And it seems to take the damage, but not fully.
Cool. Would you say that would fit a parameter for releasing the spell that I had?
If something came within sight, is what you said?
Yeah. Yeah.
I guess, yeah.
Okay. Well then I guess right during her turn, which is before my turn, I would have released hold person on that dude.
All right.
Which is a wisdom save.
4.
Fails. They are now held.
Okay.
And paralyzed.
All right. For how long?
A minute.
All right. Cool. So
yeah.
It's your turn then, Florian.
Cool. How far away is this person from me?
They're down about 30 feet. In the lobby of the inn.
Okay. So.
Or no, hold on. I gotta look at the stairs. Yeah, 30 feet down.
Florian, he's going to, sorry. He's going to jump down.
Okay. You jump down.
And with a reaction, cast Featherfall.
You're held. Oh no, you did held action. Never mind. Yep. So you cast Featherfall, so you don't take the fall damage. But now you're face to face with it.
Great. And he's gonna cast light on the character, on whoever this is, and be like, Ryan, come kill this bitch.
All right, so it is just light, so it won't have any effect. It's not sunlight.
Right. But he's making it so that
I
Ryan
understand.
can see.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. And that's your
Action.
turn?
And then for the bonus action, right? I didn't have a bonus action
You did
yet,
use
correct?
the bonus action Featherfall. Oh, that was
That's
a
a
reaction.
reaction.
Correct.
So for the bonus action, I will take the string off the shirt and let it and brandish along the light that I just cast, now reflecting off of my magnificent chest. And I'm casting Mantle of Inspiration.
Okay.
And everybody gets 5 temporary hit points and can move right now their movement speed.
What's the radius on that?
That creatures that I can see and that can see me within 60 feet.
Okay. What, that you can see?
Yeah, and that can see me.
But you're technically face to face with a vampire. So you'd have to like turn around, look up, and then... Okay, yeah, never mind. Yep, sure. Yep.
But
A vampire, really?
Yeah. It's a human with fangs.
Okay. I thought he just had,
No.
goofy maw. All right.
No.
So with that, he already used his reaction to
Featherfall.
Right. So he can't move,
Nope.
but everybody else can move right now.
Yep.
And Florian just said, light this guy up.
Doesn't mean they can attack, but yeah. Jin's just going to stay on the landing with a crossbow.
Yeah.
I'm going to step back.
Because she can't see through that dark. She can't see through that darkness. She doesn't want to move through that darkness where the werewolf is.
Okay. Well, all right.
And I really don't
guess
want.
Florian will also
And I
say,
really
"Hey,
don't want to throw a character that's not here into a combat scenario. Up close. I mean.
What? Oh, okay. All right. Florian will just say, yeah, this guy will take a lot more damage if you're up close. I guess. All right. And that'll end his turn.
All right.
Is anybody going to use their reaction to move before?
Ryan be
Yeah,
able
I'll
to
move at least 5 feet.
Are you moving down 5 feet or back 5 feet, Kevenas?
I'll move down.
All right, so you move 5 feet down. What's the radius on your darkness?
15-foot radius.
All right, so it's still around the werewolf and you on the stairs.
Ryan is gonna also jump down, but if she tries to roll, like kind of parkour roll as she jumps down, can she minimize damage?
Sure, give me a dex check. You are falling 30 feet, though.
It's just a number. 14.
No. Eight bludgeoning damage as you drop. But you do roll, but it's kind of like you hit and roll on your side.
Oh.
But you're currently prone.
Okay.
Because that's falling.
Yeah.
Hey, Smooth.
I did it.
You did it.
And yeah, Jin's just crossbow trained from up above on the vampire. All right. So that's that. It's the vampire's turn. It is currently paralyzed.
Oh, right. Reaction. Got it. Yeah.
So yeah, it's Ryan's turn. You're currently prone.
Oh, I just want to. I know that I'm gonna probably hate myself for this, but at the end of each of its turns, it makes the save. It tries to make the save again. So wisdom.
19.
Yeah, it's free.
And it's Ryan's turn, and you're prone in front of Florian and this vampire.
Okay, so half movement to stand up.
Yep.
How far away are they now?
You're like right in front of them. You basically almost landed on Florian.
Tight. Okay, cool. Well, Florian said light this bitch up, so we're gonna stab with the rapier. That's all I got.
Make an attack roll.
16.
16 to hit. Hits.
Okay. Right. That is 4.
Reduced to half, it takes 2 damage.
Cool.
Just pierce it, and it just kind of like looks down at the wound.
Hi.
And it smiles at you. Anything else?
Bonus action, disengage.
Sure. All right.
Step back.
Yep. You step back. How far do you want to step? Yeah, falling doesn't count as your movement speed. How far do you want to step back?
Way back.
Let's say we're gonna go about 10 feet.
All right. You step 10 feet back and kind of move yourself behind a table.
Yeah.
All right. Cool. Movement. So, all right. Florian, Ryan,
Mm-hmm.
you guys hear the back door of the tavern open, and the werewolf enters. It's about 50 feet away,
Mm-hmm.
but this is the one that you gather was the one trying to claw out the windows where you guys were at previously.
Okay.
And it's standing
Hi.
50 feet away, back door.
Cool.
Use
I don't
its
think
action.
any of us can outrun a wolf.
Hi there.
And then the werewolf that's up on the landing with Kevenas is going to try to attack Kevenas as he passes, kind of thing. With disadvantage, obviously. So the claw is a 13 to hit.
Attacking at me, that destroys the second mirror image.
All right, with its claws, 13. And then it's going to try to bite again with disadvantage. And that is only a 9 to hit.
Alright, misses.
All right. And it's going to say, fuck it. And use its movement speed to fully go up the stairs out of the darkness up onto the landing.
Alright, booming blade damage.
Yep.
It's 8. 6 damage.
You still have to roll a hit.
Oh no, that's a part of Booming Blade from before.
All right. So yeah, 6 damage.
Yep.
And more of the stairs and landing buckle from the thunder damage as the wood splinters a little bit more in the railing. The banister kind of breaks away a little bit too.
So would he also get opportunity attack?
That was his opportunity attack.
Ooh, was it?
That's what I'm ruling it as. Yeah. Oh, is Booming Blade when they attack you?
No, Booming Blade. He did Booming Blade.
Blade is a spell that I can cast. As part of that cast, it's an attack. So I attacked, then I cast it, and then when he moved, he took the thunder damage.
Okay. Yeah, I assume that was your opportunity attack.
No, I never made an attack.
All right, then make an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
Sorry, it's a weird.
Just try to be more clear with the stuff you guys are doing because I don't know everything about D&D. So
doesn't matter. It misses.
All right, yeah, and it takes its full. It moves 40 feet up the stairs, and it was halfway up the stairs. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. It gets right in front of Jin. And it's moved and did its attack, so can't do anything else. Kevenas, it's your turn.
Okay, I don't want to move up there and completely blind her, so from where I'm at, I'm going to cast Toll the Dead. It's a Wisdom 13 save.
On the one that just approached Jin?
Yes.
Okay. 3. So it's a D12 of damage.
Okay, 2.
Damn.
How much damage?
Ghost 2.
2? Alright. Anything else, Kevenas?
Is there any way I can move up? Is the werewolf between me and Jin?
No, it's 40. It's right in front of Jin. It's 40 feet away from you. Well, it's 45 feet away because you moved 5 feet down the stairs, or you moved 5 feet down the stairs. Yeah, it's 45 feet away from you.
Okay. But it's not 5 feet closer than Jin. It's like same distance.
Basically.
Okay. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna stay there for now.
All right. Alrighty, that's your turn then.
Yes.
All right, the vampire is gonna make 2 attacks on Florian.
Oh, I thought it was after me.
No, it is not. Oh, it is. Sorry, correct. Yeah, it's your turn. I read the initiative order wrong. Your turn.
All right. Florian is going to use his action and say, "You better get away from me. Get away!" And as he says that, light will start to blast out of his eyes and mouth, and he casts Radiant Consumption.
Okay, what's that do?
You can radiate a bright light in 10-foot radius and dim light for 20 feet for 1 minute until you end it. Once a turn, an attack or spell deals 4 extra radiant damage to one target. And at the end of your turns, all creatures within 10 feet, including you, take 2 radiant damage.
So Ryan will take that radiant damage as well.
She backed off 10 feet, though.
She's still
Or
within 10
five.
feet. She backed off. She's still within 10 feet of you.
Well, then Florian will wiggle
I'll take
around
it.
to where she's not. No, it's easy to wiggle around to the other side of this guy and so that you don't take it.
All right.
So he does that.
All right, cool. That's your turn.
For bonus action, he is... No, that's his turn. Yep.
Alrighty. The vampire is going to hiss at you. It's still going to
And
make...
take
Yeah,
2 radiant damage.
2 radiant damage. And it's...
And Florian takes 1 radiant damage because he is resistant to radiant damage.
And then the vampire is going to make 2 attacks against you.
Okay.
So the first one for the claws is a 18 to hit.
Hits.
And instead of dealing damage, the vampire is going to grapple you.
Okay.
And then it's going to go for a bite attack.
2.
Yeah. 23 to hit.
Hits.
Okay. You take 6 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 6 necrotic damage. And that necrotic damage reduces your hit point maximum by 6.
So that's 3 because Florian is resistant.
So your hit point max is reduced by 3.
Yeah.
All right. And then it's Ryan's turn.
Bruh. I guess we're gonna go back in with the rapier attack on the vampire.
Okay, make an attack roll.
Yikes. That's a 10.
That does not hit.
Alright. Bonus action disengage.
All
The
right.
back 10 feet.
All right.
And that's it.
All right. The werewolf that's at the top of the stairs is going to make 2 attacks against Jin. It's going to do a claw attack against her, which will be a 16 to hit, which misses. Jin ducks the swipe. You guys can see her just duck. So you see her hair kind of, the other ponytail almost get clawed off, but she ducks it just in time. And as she comes up, the werewolf is going to lunge and go to bite into her shoulder. And that is a natural 20. Okay.
Yikes.
And it chomps down into her shoulder. And she takes 17 points of piercing damage. And she must make a con save. And she rolled a 8, and you guys can kind of hear her scream as this werewolf's bite, saliva courses through her veins, and she just lets a howling scream. I need to write that down. All right. And then the werewolf from the back door is going to enter and is going to move 5,
Florian's all David Lopaning out.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So I forgot to mention this. Sorry. The walls that lead to the back door, there are walls up, but you can kind of see through little windows that lead into the back room of the tavern. So you just see the werewolf walking past windows, disappear, walk past another window, and then you hear a door open. And it vanishes from sight. So it needs to come all the way around and then come through another door to get to you guys. So it just vanishes out of sight. And, Kevenas, it's your turn.
Okay. Sorry, take that hit. So I'm going to. Yeah, I'm going to run up into them and tell her to run. While
She'd have to jump over the railing. She has nowhere else to go. Or she goes out the window.
Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna get right up next to him still. At least the darkness will be a disadvantage for him attacking.
And her as well, yeah.
Yeah, once I'm up there, booming blade.
All right.
Attack. So, it was 23 to hit.
That hits.
And scimitar. Gotta get used to it. 6, 7, 3 plus 3 is 6 base damage.
Okay.
Oh wait, we're level 4, aren't we? Okay, yeah, he does. Okay, so yeah, he doesn't take the extra thunder damage until he moves.
Okay.
So yeah, sorry about that.
All right. Anything else?
Bonus action with the dagger as well.
You would remember the dagger didn't do anything.
Oh yeah. Okay. All right, yeah, that's it.
All right. It's Jin's turn then. She's going to try to attack, swing wildly in the darkness then with her longsword with disadvantage. She rolled a natural 20 and a 6 plus 5. 6 plus 5. 11, which misses, unfortunately. So, and she's going to, I believe she can attack twice now. No, she cannot. Okay, only 4th level. So that's her turn. She doesn't really want to jump over the railing or jump out the window. So that's her turn. Florian. You are currently grappled.
Right. Let's see. How much? Grappled. Florian is a weak boy. Weak boy. Florian is going to use his saber and hack at this guy.
Alrighty. Go for it.
Okay. He misses.
What'd you get?
He got 7.
Oh, yeah. Miss. You can't maneuver enough to get your saber to get a good land to land it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess let's see. How's everybody looking here? Everybody but Kevenas.
Jin has 11 hit points.
Yeah. So Florian is going to use his bonus action to wiggle a little bit. Mantle of Inspiration again.
Mm-hmm.
And give everybody another 5 temporary hit points.
Okay.
And they can all use their movement to move, except
Jin can't really move.
Florian.
It's either Jin either jumps off the railing or out the window. She can't really get around the darkness or the werewolf and everything over there.
Well, she can without provoking opportunity attacks.
There's 5 feet. She can't. It's 5 feet width up there. She can't.
Oh, gotcha. Cool. Yeah, we're done.
All right. Vampire's turn. It takes 2 radiant damage.
Oh yeah. I take 1 radiant damage.
Mm-hmm. And while it's grappling you, it's gonna try to bite into your neck again.
All right. Another bite.
Yeah. It'll be a 19 plus 6, 25 to hit.
Yeah. Hits.
So you take what's it? Math. 5 piercing damage.
Okay.
And 7 necrotic, and you reduce that to half, and that's how many maximum hit points you lose as well. So you take 7 divided by 2 as necrotic damage, and then so you take 3 necrotic damage, and your hit point max is dropped by 3 as well.
Oh, whoops. Damn it. And my current hit points are... There we go. All right.
And then
my max is now at 18, and my current hit points are at 15.
All right, multi-attack, it's going to use its claws against you. Just kind of like try to sink its claws up into your belly.
While it's grappling me? Okay.
It can still make claw attacks while it's grappling.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Oh, maybe not. 15 to hit.
That hits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we're level 4, man.
You take 6 slashing damage.
All right.
All right, Ryan, it's your turn.
Is there a way for me to pull Florian away from this creature?
You would have to use your action to do a strength check.
That is what I'm going to do.
All right, go for it. You approach and you're ready to pull Florian out of the grapple. Yep, strength check.
I'm sorry, buddy. It's a 5.
That's fine.
You go to pull him off, but from the blood and the sweat, your hands just kind of slip off of him. All right. Anything else?
No.
All right. You guys see a door to the back room, another one open, and the werewolf steps out and is now standing behind the bar counter. And just looks at you all and just sniffs the air, and it's going to move 30.
So he's just like, hey, bud.
And it's going to move 30 feet towards Ryan. And it uses its action to open the door, so it can't make any attacks.
Hi there.
And a big globule of its drool lands on your chin, just and drips off. Just. And then the werewolf that's up on the stairs with Kevenas and Jin is going to turn around and try to attack the thing that is attacked her from behind with disadvantage in the darkness with its claws. Or no, with its bite. And that'll be a 10 plus 4 to hit of 14.
Is that towards me?
Yes.
That is a miss.
Okay. So it's going to swing around and claw at Jin then with disadvantage in the darkness. And that'll only be a 7 to hit, so that misses as well. She ducks because she can hear it coming. She's like... And the werewolf is going to stay up there. And, Kevenas, it's your turn.
Okay, Toll the Dead.
Alright, on the one right in front of you?
Yes.
Alright. That is a 17.
That succeeds.
So no damage. All right.
No bonus action. That's it.
Alrighty. Jin is going to try to hit the werewolf again in the darkness with disadvantage.
All right, her sword is silver, right?
No,
or
it's
was
not.
it not?
No.
Okay, I thought. Okay, never mind.
No. That hits. Even with disadvantage, she hits, and she's two-handing it, so it's a D10 for damage. Oh, but no damage. Fuck.
No damage. Yeah.
Yeah.
And
That's why I wasn't too worried about bringing the darkness up.
And the wound heals, and she's like, "Guys, this isn't going too great."
No shit.
And it's Florian's turn.
Florian resigns. No. Yeah, Florian can't do too much. He doesn't know whether this thing's taking any damage or not.
You can tell it is. But you seem to see when it bites into you, it's healing itself.
Yeah, I figured. So I guess Florian will try to, but damn it. Sorry, I've been trying to mull this over this whole time, but there's really nothing useful to do. I could try. Yeah, I'll just try breaking the grapple.
All right, just give me a strength check.
1.
Oh man. You try to wiggle free, but this thing is just supernaturally undead, just holding you tight. Like a nice big hug.
I guess he will. Did everybody already lose their extra hit points again?
Jin still has
No.
hers.
Oh, on the stream, I guess. So I'm the only one out hit points. Okay. Bonus action. Nothing. Nah, he's done.
Alright. The vampire's gonna do its multi-attack against you.
Cool.
Gonna do its claws. 22 to hit.
Yep.
You take 11 points of slashing damage.
Dead.
While unconscious. And it's going to, while you kind of like unconscious in its arms, lean backwards, kind of like vampire movies of old. It's just going to make a bite attack into your neck.
Okay.
With advantage, and if it hits, auto crit, because you're unconscious. Natural 20 anyway. To hit. I still need to...
Oh, and it would take 2 damage as well.
Yep.
From the thing.
So yeah, it bites into your neck. That's 2 death saves. Death fails, rather, if you're unconscious.
Yeah.
And it's still going to deal the necrotic damage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, actually, it is a crit.
Which has a crit. Yeah. Florian's dead.
Yeah. You take 21 points of necrotic damage, reduced by half. Because of your thing. So you only take 10 points of necrotic damage, and your hit point max is reduced by 10.
Okay. All right.
And you're currently laying in its arms, and it just drops you on the floor.
Cool.
And that's Ryan's turn. Werewolf right in front of you, and then about 10 feet away is Florian lying on the ground. More vampire bites in his neck, unconscious. Not looking too hot.
Well, we certainly find ourselves in a pickle, don't we?
He got potions on him.
Ryan is going to run up to Florian and try and drag him away as far as she can get him.
Alright, so dragging him away is your action, and your movement speed would be half while you're trying to drag him.
Okay, so I get him 20 feet
So
away.
you move 10 feet to get to him.
10 feet, so it was 30. So I get him 15 feet away.
Alright.
And then I'm just
Where are you dragging him to, by the way? The door. Back up the stairs.
Away from where the werewolf came.
Alright, so you'd be either heading towards the front door to leave, or towards the stairs where Kevenas, Jin, and the other werewolf are.
Towards the door.
Alright, so outside. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So you get 15 feet towards the door, which puts you where you guys were. 5, 10, 15. You're about 5, 10, 20 feet away from the front doors.
Okay.
All right. And that's your turn then?
Yeah.
Okay. The other werewolf that you moved away from is going to lose interest in you, sensing its other pack members having troubles. It's going to just go upstairs and get to the top of the stairs, but it can't do anything up there. The werewolf that's in the darkness is going to also go for a bite attack against Kevenas again with disadvantage in the darkness. And that is only a... That is a... Sorry, 9 to hit, which doesn't hit. And then claws with disadvantage against Jin. Oh, I rolled 2 13s plus 4. That's a 17. Still misses. She ducks. She like blocks it with her longsword. And you guys can hear the metal claws scraping against metal. Just shing. That's that. Kevenas, it's your turn.
Okay.
You hear another werewolf coming up the stairs behind you.
Not much I can do except keep trying to convince Jin to run.
I can't go anywhere, Kevenas. I'm stuck.
Booming blade.
All right.
That's going to be a miss. That's 8.
Yeah, 8 misses.
That's my turn.
All right. Jen is going to try to attack with disadvantage. No, she's not. She knows she can't do anything. She's just like, she's going to try to throw the werewolf over the railing.
Grapple.
Yeah, she's going to try to throw it over the railing. So contested athletics with the werewolf. Jin got a... What's Jin's athletics? 10. She got a 5 plus 5. That's a 10. The werewolf got a natural 1. So she pushes it 5 feet, and it falls backwards off the railing and lands on the bar counter with a sickening crunch, but it does not take the bludgeoning damage from the fall. Oh wait, no, hold on. Werewolf. No, it doesn't, because it's not a silver. So just poof. And he's like, okay, Kevenas, I think I pushed it over the railing. And she can't see the other one coming up the stairs because of the darkness. And that's her turn. Ryan, you see the werewolf drop and crack, almost like it breaks its back on the counter, and then you can kind of hear the bones like heal themselves, and it's currently prone behind the counter. Which means it is Florian's turn. I need a death save, sir.
Dead.
What'd you get?
No.
4.
You see Florian just blood just coughs up blood all over his face, and Florian is deceased. The vampire spawn. Ryan, you can kind of feel him he coughs up blood. It kind of goes into your on your clothes, and as you're dragging him away, the vampire spawn just walks over on its turn. And as it goes to attack you, Ryan, you hear a voice say, all right, game's over. And you see the vampire spawn kind of stop and kind of like get all sulky and reserved, and you see a figure step into the tavern, and it is Strahd. He walks over to Florian's body and just looks down at it.
Can you save him? Bring him back, please.
I told them not to attack you during the feast. And he just grabs the vampire spawn by the neck and breaks its neck, and it just drops to the ground dead. He's like, and the werewolves, you can hear the werewolves jump out the windows and run away. The one that's behind the counter gets up and runs away, and he kneels down at Florian's just wrecked body, and he's like, I can.
I will do anything, please.
He bites into Florian's neck. And he's like, all right. I'll bring him back in the morning. He'll be fine. You have my word. You gave me my arena. He scoops Florian up, and he walks out the back door with Florian. And you can kind of see him. Yeah, you follow him, and he places Florian gently on the ground and starts digging.
What are you doing?
I am bringing him back. You wanted it. You said you'd do anything.
Yes.
This would bring him back.
Do you need help?
If you want the help, I generally don't need it, but you might want to attend to your friends inside.
I'm not leaving here.
All right. And you help him dig the hole, and he just kind of pushes Florian into the hole. Well, not pushes him, gently lays him down, kisses Florian on the forehead, and then scoops the dirt back on top of Florian and says, he'll be fine in the morning. I have to go rejoin my children for the feast, at least the ones that listen to me. And he just disappears into the mist.
Fuck. How far out back is where Florian is?
He's about 20 feet out back underneath a tree.
Okay,
A
Ryan's
large,
going to
large
commit
oak
that
tree.
tree to memory and
Alright.
go back.
Well, it's the
inside.
biggest tree in the backyard of the Blue Water Inn. It's not hard to miss.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's going to go back inside and call out, Jin, Kevenas?
Yeah, we're up here.
Can you guys come down here, please?
All right. And she puts her sword away and, come on, let's go see if they're all right. And she makes her way down the stairs. Kevenas, do you follow?
Follow.
All right. The two of you make your way down the stairs, and you see Ryan sitting there, covered in blood. There's a body of a vampire laying on the ground, face down, but its head is facing the opposite direction, looking up. Its neck was basically turned all the way around. Just, and you see that. You don't see the werewolves, and you don't see Florian.
Can I loot the vampire?
There's nothing really worth taking on the vampire. It's wearing like ratty clothes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, where's Florian?
He's dead, guys.
No, he's not. He's just somewhere hiding and probably puking, right? Because he's still really drunk or whatever happened to him, right?
He's hiding in a pit in the backyard.
Well, it's a silly place to hide. Florian!
He's dead. He's
No.
dead. Yes, he is. I saw it. I couldn't save him. This blood is his.
Oh. And she goes out back.
Ryan is going to go out back and just sit beside the grave.
All right.
Follow. Is it still raining?
Yeah.
We'll just gather around the grave.
Okay. And you guys sit there for a little bit in silence, just sitting around the grave. You can hear screams echoing out through the rest of Vallaki, and you get the idea that the vampires and the werewolves are here for a feeding, and led by Strahd, and he told them not to attack you guys, but they did anyway. And you saw it snap the neck of that one Ryan, so you have a good feeling now that you guys are probably going to be safe in Vallaki for the time being. Even though screams are just everywhere.
Jin, you and Kevenas should go inside and get some rest.
No, that's fine. I'll stay.
No, I need to stay here. Go
All right.
inside and get some rest.
All right, Kevenas, let's go see if the bar, the owner's family are okay.
Okay. I'll follow Ken inside. I don't think I know where that room is at, so I guess we just go around knocking on doors.
Yeah, basically. And eventually they open the door and they're like, we heard a commotion. Is everyone okay?
Sorta. I think you'll be safe for the night, though.
Okay, we'll just stay in here then. And he closes the door and locks it again.
Okay. Look to Jen. It's kind of things you get. Start heading back up towards the room.
Yeah, I guess I'll just sit in my room then. And she goes into her room, and Ryan, you're outside alone with the grave.
Yes. Just sit in the room and look out the window to her.
Yeah.
She's just gonna put her hand on top of the grave where she remembers Florian's, like, kind of where his, like, heart is. And
Okay.
she's just gonna repeat, like, I'm sorry.
All right.
Just over and over again.
Florian, you feel yourself floating in what feels like water, but all you see is darkness. You look around, again, you don't really see anything, but you do feel like you're floating in a liquid. You look around, you're completely nude. And you look healthy, you look better than you have in a very long time. You look almost like your muscles are gleaming. And you feel really good. And you see a vision of Strahd standing in the darkness nearby, just looking at you. He's not saying anything, but he's just staring at you.
Mm.
And just a smile creeps across his face. And for a moment, you see his face gone. And he's not standing in his outfit anymore. You're standing in his outfit. Almost like you took his place. And then the vision fades, and you're back in darkness. And then, Ryan, as you're outside, there's a crack of lightning that hits the oak tree, and the oak tree catches fire. And the tree burns a little bit more, and the water starts to wash away the layer of dirt, and it turns to just muddy water as it trickles down towards the streets and down the streets. And Florian, you awaken in a 6-foot hole surrounded just by dirt and mud and worms. You can't see anything.
I imagine this would feel familiar
Yes.
because of the dreams.
Yes.
Florian will take his tongue and feel the inside of his mouth.
Two of your teeth are much sharper than they were before.
And he's just going to sit there in darkness for a bit.
All right.
Kind of scared to exit because of what happens when he exits in the dream.
Okay. And Ryan, you sit there for a little bit more. Eventually the fire on the tree goes out from the rain. And even though sunlight never shines here in Barovia, you can kind of see that it's starting to become early morning, like 6 in the morning, 5, 6 in the morning. Morning's coming back. And the screams and the shouting dies down, and you get the sense that whatever force had attacked Vallaki is now long gone.
And Strahd said Florian would be all right in the morning.
That's what he said, correct.
Then Ryan's going to start digging him up.
Okay. You start pulling away the dirt with your hands, and eventually you see Florian just sitting there, alive.
He blinks and looks at her and just says, "You guys have to run. You can't be near me."
No.
And Florian, when she looks at you, you don't feel that urge like you did in your vision.
Hard swallow. You would see this, just a hard swallow. And she's pretty much paralyzed. Like, he's paralyzed. He doesn't know what to do.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan's going to dig the rest of him up and then pull him into a very, very tight, shaking hug.
Oh, no.
As she pulls you in close, Florian, you've never smelled this well before. Your senses, you can smell everything in the air. You smell dog shit, you smell mud, you smell dirt. You can smell sweat, like the sour just smell of sweat. But you smell something very, very, almost nauseatingly sweet. And your eyes kind of look, and you see a little bit of a pulse in Ryan's neck, but you swallow hard and you ignore the temptation.
Florian pushes her away.
What's wrong?
And he'll just look at her and be like,
And you see when he does that, his canines are a little bit longer, and his irises flare red for a moment.
So that's what he meant by you'd be okay?
"Who? What happened?"
You died, and Strahd came, and I told him I'd do anything for you to be back. And he said you'd be okay in the morning.
Okay. Okay.
But you're alive, that's all that matters.
No. This is... Oh, no. I have been having very bad dreams lately where the same thing happens, and every time I kill all of you.
Whatever it is, we'll work through it together as a team.
I'm hungry.
Then let's get you some breakfast.
Florian, make a perception check with advantage when you say you're hungry. Or telling what your passive is. Or roll. whatever you want.
21.
You see a villager lying face down in a puddle just past the back gate of the Blue Water Inn, and they're very much looks like they've been run through with a sword.
Hard swallow.
And they're gasping, not dead, just
I gotta get out of here. This whole place smells like food.
Then we'll go.
And you hear footsteps. Wet footsteps coming through the mud. And through the mist, Strahd shows up again. He's like, it worked.
Oh, hey, buddy. Who knows? Maybe I will make it back for the wedding. I don't think she'll take me anymore, though.
You are not one of my mindless spawn.
What's that mean? What's going on with me? What do you want?
Your friend wanted me to save you, so I did. It is my payment, my gift to you for giving me what I sought.
Wouldn't the gift have been not to get me killed?
I told them not to attack the inn, but they did. So I've killed all that were responsible.
Well, you're gonna have to bring me up to speed here. Do you want me to call you Strahd, Lord Strahd? Just call you Strahd?
Whatever you want.
Well, I guess I'm wondering what do you want? Like, I have this right here, and it's like, and he pulls out the letter. I got this. I got pulled in here. I need to make it back to my fiance. We're engaged to be wed. Do you know whose handwriting this is?
He just smiles and says, if you want your answers, all of you. He looks up in the windows where Jin and Kevenas are just like pressed up against the glass looking out. If you want your answers, seek me out. And he hands Ryan and Florian, he hands you guys a bundle of 4 envelopes. Dinner invitations to the castle. I will tell all there. And for you, and Florian, he looks at you and he pulls this little kind of flask out of his coat. And it's a pure gold, made of gold flask. And when he pulls it out, you instantly can smell like that same sweet, nauseatingly sweet fragrance coming from it. And he goes, I think you might need this more than I do now. And he hands it to you, Florian.
Thanks. I imagine this is just a lunchbox, yeah.
It'll never run dry.
Whoa, that's a hell of a. What happened with Tatiana? Like, what is going on? I don't. Fuck. before he answers, Florian is just like, "Oh, what's it smell like?"
Nauseatingly sweet. Similar to what you smelled in Ryan's neck.
Florian will get a sip.
The best thing you've ever tasted. It is sweet.
Upends.
As soon as you drain the entire thing, the urges you had to feed on your friends and that man dying in the street nearby, it all goes away.
Yeah.
The fangs still very much present. The red irises still very much present. The gaunt face, the white skin. But other than that, no urge.
Wipes his mouth. Smear.
If you want your answers, like I said, dinner invitations, meet me in the castle.
All right.
And as sort of another gift, since I am responsible for the loss of your previous, you see a wagon. You get pulled from the mist. It's a black stagecoach. Black silks, black wood. And it is pulled by two skeletal horses, flesh hanging from their bones. I guess I'll see you soon. And he just disappears into the mist again. And that's where we're going to end the session for the week.
Ha!
What did Florian just get you guys into?
I believe Ryan shares some of the blame there. She did make the deal with Strahd.
Justin, you're gonna have to help me with figuring out what's going on with my character now.
Already got a plan. I'm going to send it to you immediately after this.
Okay.
So,
Everybody, dumbstruck.
so, thank you for watching, everybody. We'll be back next week to see where this goes, see what happens with Florian and friends, and Brittany will be back next week to deal with what happened to her as well.
These guys got fucked.
Yeah, we are royally effed.
But thanks for watching, everybody. I'm very excited to see what happens going forward. And yeah, have a good night, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.